Black Widow, Shadows of the Past. The sun dipped low over New York City, casting long shadows across the skyline. Natasha Romanoff, the Black Widow, leaned against the balcony railing of her safe house, her keen eyes scanning the bustling streets below. Even though she was officially an Avenger now, there were still nights when the shadows of her past crept up on her. Tonight felt like one of those nights. As she stood there, the sound of a distant explosion shattered the peaceful twilight. Instinctively, Natasha's hand darted to the pistol strapped to her side. Her earpiece crackled to life. "Natasha, you there?" It was Nick Fury, the director of SHIELD, his voice calm but urgent. "I'm here," she responded. "We've got trouble. An old friend of yours resurfaced." "Yelena?" Natasha froze. Yelena Belova subsisted from the Red Room. The program that had molded Natasha into the deadly Black Widow was supposed to have disappeared after their last mission together. She'd thought Yelena had found peace, or at least something close to it. "What's she doing?" Natasha asked, a chill creeping down her spine. "Intel suggests she's gone rogue. Attacked a covert SHIELD facility. We think she's after something buried in the past, something you two shared." Natasha clenched her fists. Yelena had always been driven by anger and revenge, but Natasha had hoped that, with time, Yelena would move on. Instead, it seemed the ghosts of their past had found her, too. "I'll handle it," Natasha said, already heading for her gear. Within minutes, she was on her motorcycle, weaving through the city streets towards the location Fury had provided. The old warehouse on the outskirts of the city was abandoned, but Natasha's instincts told her otherwise. She moved silently, blending into the shadows as she slipped through a side entrance. Inside, the warehouse was dimly lit, the air thick with dust and the smell of oil. She heard a faint clinking of metal from deeper inside. Her heart raced as she approached the source of the noise. She rounded a corner and came face to face with Yelena. "Natasha." Yelena's voice was calm, but her eyes were filled with something far more dangerous. "Yelena, what are you doing?" Natasha asked, her voice low but steady. Her eyes darted around the room, noticing a small device in Yelena's hand. It was a data chip, one she recognized. "It's over, Yelena. Whatever you're looking for, it's not worth this." Yelena shook her head, her blonde hair falling into her face. "You don't understand, Natasha. I found something the Red Room kept from both of us. They lied to us." Natasha's eyes narrowed. "What did they lie about?" Yelena hesitated, her voice softening. "There was another program. After we escaped, they didn't stop. They trained more girls. I've found a list. Names, locations." Natasha's blood ran cold. She thought she had destroyed the Red Room and everything it stood for. If Yelena was telling the truth, then there were more girls, more lives ruined by the same twisted organization that had torn their childhoods apart. "Why didn't you come to me?" Natasha asked, her voice filled with pain. "Because you're one of them now," Yelena said, motioning towards Natasha's SHIELD insignia. "An Avenger. You wouldn't understand." Natasha stepped closer, lowering her weapons. "I'm still the same person, Yelena. I'm not with them because I believe in everything they do. I'm with them because I want to make up for what we did, for what we became." For a long moment, the two women stood in silence, years of shared history and betrayal hanging between them. Finally, Yelena lowered the data chip. "I'm sorry," Yelena said quietly. "I thought this was the only way." Natasha took a deep breath, reaching out to Yelena. "We can fix this. Together. We'll find those girls and get them out, but not like this. We don't have to be what they made us." Yelena looked into Natasha's eyes, and for the first time in years, Natasha saw a flicker of the sister she once knew. Slowly, Yelena handed her the chip. "All right," Yelena said, her voice trembling. "But we do this on our terms." Natasha nodded. Together, as the two women left the warehouse behind, Natasha felt a small weight lift from her shoulders. The shadows of her past were still there, but tonight, she had taken a step towards redemption, not just for herself, but for Yelena and for the others like them. And this time, she wouldn't be alone. This story captures Natasha's complexity, her loyalty, her fight for redemption, and her never-ending struggle with the dark past that shaped her.